1K cutting up, fam. We back with another banger, man. Finna get my dog right. Y'all see. Finna get bro right. Yo, 1K cutting up, fam. What it do, man? I know it's been a while since I dropped a cut video, but we back in rotation, man. So y'all just stay tuned, bear with me. Got a pressure video for y'all, man. So we're gonna start with the 1.5 with the grain. He said he wanted to keep it kind of thick, so I'm hitting it with that 1.5, doing slow, steady strokes. But I'm going fully across the head. I ain't like, scratching with it. I'm doing full strokes to make sure all the hair even. Alright, so right here I'm creating my bald line, no guard with my clippers all the way closed. Now I'm creating my first guideline using my lever all the way open. I'm going up about 1 inch. Just starting my first guideline. This is the first step of the fade for real. Once I do it all the way open, I'm gonna close my lever about halfway and repeat the same step. Then I'm gonna go all the way closed, repeating the same steps. But each time I'm moving lower and lower to the bottom of my line. Now I'm using the 1.5 because that's the guard that's on the top of his head. So I'm using the 1.5 to start taking out that line. I'm gonna go from 1.5 to a 1 to a 0.5 back to no guard. Now I'm using my 1 guard. I'm just using a different clipper. These are my Andy's Masters. They 1 guard, to me, it cut a little less than the wall 1 guard. So I just use that one first, and then I come back over with my other 1 guard, which you finna see in the next clip, and do the same thing. I'm literally repeating the same steps every time. This the other 1 guard right here. It just give a little shorter, to me, it just give a little shorter cut. So. Now we're coming back one more time with that 0 guard. I believe it's like halfway closed right now. I really can't tell. It might be all the way open. But I use the 0 guard and I repeat the same steps. Probably about open, halfway closed, and I close it all the way. Then I'm gonna take the guard off and use my lever all the way open. Alright, right here, this is where I took the guard off, and now I'm just freehanding it, using my corners, trying to knock out that bottom line. Any little dark spots I see, I'm hitting it with my corners, that way I don't make another guideline. Now I'm just spraying them down with that glass by OG Walker. Y'all get at him on Instagram at OG Walker. I'm telling you, all the products you need. Now we're just repeating the same steps for the side. Start that first guideline with the lever all the way closed. And I'm gonna come back up on it with my edges to clean it up. And Y'all see where we going with it. It's literally the same thing every single time. Now we're going back up that inch again with the lever all the way open. Then we're gonna close it halfway, close it all the way, so on and so forth. I got my 1.5 again, just because, like I said, this the length of the hair that's on the top. So I start off the fade with the same length, 1.5, and I'm just going against the grain this time instead of going with the grain. That way I'm taking out that line. As y'all can see, it's starting to slowly blend in. Like you see the line less and less now. It's starting to actually look like a fade now. If you just repeat the same steps every time, you're gonna get the same result every time. Even if you gotta repeat a step, you still gonna get the same result if you do the same thing. It's all the system. Now I'm just doing this back line up while I'm waiting on the front to dry. I really learned this in barber school. Like, I make sure they head setting up straight, and like, I got a straight angle at them. That way you can know 100% sure that your line's straight. Even if they go to tilt their head to the side or something, I'll push their head back straight, like, just to make sure everything's straight and everything's symmetric. After I spray the enhancements on, I just reline them up just to make sure every line's sharp and make sure it don't really look like, you know, like heavy enhancement. Like, I be wanting my cuts to look natural even if they do have enhancements on it. Now I'm just using the Barber Magic pencil just to make the edge pop a little more, just to conceal it a little bit. But as you can see, that side angle is everything. My teacher, he taught me, like, the side angle is everything, because every time a person turn their head, either way, whether it's left or right, they just supposed to ask, like, dang, like, who cut your hair? That side angle be everything, bro. So I really make sure I cater to that and make sure every corner's sharp. Once again, I'm just going over with my clippers just to make sure that line ain't so thick and look unnatural. I want all my lineups to look natural, even if they got enhancement on them. Now I'm just using the razor just to clean up the area, not necessarily create another line, but I'm just trying to clean up the area, just make it look cleaner and sharper than what it already is. I'm just freehanding it right now, just taking off any extra frizzy hairs or any hairs that's sticking up. These the final results, man. I sure appreciate y'all for watching with me, man. Y'all subscribe if you're not subscribed, and I'ma keep having pressure coming for y'all. I promise. 1K is cutting up.